We'll need another surgery down the road. He's so good. Here he comes. Whee! Elisabeth has unbuckled everybody for me. Oops, and Jakey just sat on the lunchbox. Hold on, hold on. So it is currently 4 minutes past bedtime, and we already did our bedtime routine, but Travis has taken Jacob out because his bed is breaking. So you can see right here, this lovely rip in the mesh. And we've got some lines right here that are kind of giving. There's one here as well. And a little one over here. So we've been observing him as he's been going to sleep, and he likes to lay down straight on his tummy. He puts his head on that side and his feet on this side, and he pushes out. So he likes to lay horizontally on his bed, which he's too big for, but that's how he likes to do it. So we've been kind of postponing it, hoping that maybe he wouldn't notice that the rip was there. Hi, Elisabeth. Yeah, Elisabeth's gonna watch me fix it. Tonight he found it, and so I was hoping for one more day so I could do it in the morning because I wasn't able to do it today, but it looks like right now is that moment. If we want to preserve the rest of it, we gotta sew this up. Yeah, did you find that hole too? Yeah, we gotta make it smaller. All right, here is the finished product. On this side, I think it will hold. I don't know, it's not necessarily pretty. I think I'm probably gonna stitch these two up as well really quick. Shout out to my mother and youth leaders who taught me how to use a needle and thread. So it has come in handy, huh? Yeah, and thank you for being my cheerleader and getting the scissors for me. Here's the finished product on those other two holes. Not too bad. Now Jacob is a strong kid. This thread will hopefully hold, but tip, in my dancing days, we learned to sew our ballet shoes with dental floss because it's really strong. So if you're in a situation like I am, but you need a stronger thread, try dental floss. There he is.
Here we are. Oh boy, is it all better?
It's all better.
So we're eating lunch here, and Jacob is getting better and better at feeding himself. Are you eating too, Elisabeth? Yeah, so the philosophy here is that every kid, you know, makes a mess and feeds himself in a way kind of like this. And with our other kids, it was with a high chair. They were in a high chair and they make a mess. Spaghetti would end up on the wall. Whoop! The bowl almost fell. And so I'm letting Jacob make a mess. His messes might be bigger, as long as that bowl doesn't fall. But let's see you take a bite.
You gotta turn a spoon.
Yeah, he doesn't turn a spoon. There you go. Good job. I love how he blows on it. It's not even that hot. But I think that when we keep coaching him too much, he kind of stops and lets us do it, but he kind of needs to learn on his own. He's got a pretty strong scooping technique. But he's repositioned his spoon.
I think that stirring is to reposition the food that's in the bowl, like trying to get a scoop. How to get that?
He often gets too frustrated, but he's actually being pretty patient.
He's being so patient. Very focused.
There you go. There you go.
Yatta boy.
He blows on it.
Yay! And he repositioned his spoon.
Yeah. Good boy.
Oh, how handsome. He's so good.
If you keep doing this more and more.
You doing good, Elisabeth? Michael, you doing good?
Finished.
Finished. That boy. His attention has improved so much. I don't remember if I gave this update, but it's been like, I don't know, 2 months since we have been doing a, I don't know what you call it, environmental sickness Like environmental sickness is something that would probably come from, well, from the environment, from toxins or just other things you may have encountered in your environment, including your food and things like that, that contribute to some sort of sickness. And so if your immune system is not online and able to clean that out, you need assistance in doing that. And so we've been doing a program with a doctor where we live, and that's been helping Jacob a lot. His attention has increased a lot. I feel like that's the most noticeable thing since starting this program, and it's only been about 2 months, and so I've been really grateful for that. And I think that his little eating episode here and problem solving, like staying focused enough to problem solve the spoon and the bowl and getting at the food on the spoon and blowing on it, is all part of that development. So I'm excited. Can you find the dog?
Dad.
Do you like dogs? Are you saying dog, Elizabeth? Da, da. Da, da. Would you like the dog? Yes? Do you see it?
Dad.
Which one's the dog? Which one?
The
Dog.
Yeah.
The sun. Can you find the dog? Ruff, ruff.
Up, up,
Ruff, ruff.
up, up.
I got Jacob's favorite activity here with the painting. There we go.
Good job. Are you making little sun?
Red or blue? You're looking at blue. Ba, ba.
Papa.
Blue.
Papa.
Blue. Ba, ba. You're saying blue. Ba, ba, ba. Let me hear your blue.
Good job.
Blue.
Oh, really good. That was perfect.
Here.
And brown. That's brown. Where's the blue one?
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Orange.
Coloring.
Good morning and Happy New Year. Today we're taking a trip. So the holidays always pass by really quickly, and then we just go straight into birthday month for us. We have a lot of birthdays in January, and so it just feels like we kind of just keep going. But New Year's is one of my favorite times of year because I love looking back on the year. I love seeing what we experienced, what we did, the goals that we reached, and even the ones that we didn't, and just considering like what has our life been like the past year and what do we want it to be in the year going forward. So at the end of last year, I had a doctor's appointment with Elisabeth, and often when I go to these doctor's appointments, I get to discuss things with the doctors and try to figure out what's the next thing? What are we trying to do for my kids, and what new research do I need to do? And so I really try to take time to ask good questions, and you can go back and watch that vlog that we had a couple months ago to see how that appointment went. We checked out both of her feet post-surgery, and the doctor said that he was impressed with her progress. And again, we've been wearing the orthotics, we've been doing chiropractics and taping and massaging and just trying to do whatever we can. Some of the situation just kind of looks kind of bleak, where they're like, this is just, you know, we'll need another surgery down the road. Although I'm not necessarily opposed to that, I would just like to see if there's something that we can do to remedy the situation. In the case of Elisabeth, this is a neurological thing. And so it was at that moment that I was like, I need to figure out how to address the neurology, her nervous system, what's going on with it, why it's communicating this way. And the doctor that I was talking to at the time really didn't know anything else more than that. And so since that appointment, I have been looking into things that I can do to address the neurology aspect of what's going on. And I have come across a couple of different things. When I am looking for a new thing to try to help my kids, I read a book once that talked about how to determine whether something is good or worth your time, and I really liked what it said. And it talked about high risk and high cost versus low risk, low cost, and when you put it into those different quadrants to see what would be easy to try and worth your time and wouldn't have a low risk. So for example, a surgery is high risk, high cost, whereas at-home program of some kind that's pretty much free, low risk, low cost. And so I have found a couple of things, low risk, low cost, that I think will be really good in helping both Elisabeth and Jacob, and even anybody else in our house, and it's centered around the idea of primitive reflexes. So primitive reflexes are things that we are born with, most of them, and that we grow out of by the time we are 12 months old or 1 year old. There's research coming out on this, and a lot of it is connected with the neurological issues that children are experiencing. And a common thread is that a lot of these kids have not outgrown, I don't know if that's the right word, because you integrate a primitive reflex when it is stimulated. So like the palmar grasp, when you brush the middle of the hand, a little baby would grasp whatever's there. We grow out of that so that you can stroke someone's hand and it doesn't, they don't automatically go to grasp what's there. This is the beginning of what can help address some neurological issues. Will it address what's going on with my children? I'm not sure. Is it a high probability? I think so, because research that I've looked at so far has shown that it's helped a lot of children progress. How far? We don't know. And so in that case, it's low risk, low cost. And so and all of this stuff that I'm sharing with you right now is stuff that I've been researching for the past couple of weeks. And so it's something that I've decided, why not? Let's try this out. So that is the new thing that we're beginning this year. Another big thing that I feel we need to do this year is to get outside more. Outside, all of the physical movement and the sunshine and everything that happens improves a lot for humans. And it's something that I want to try to offer to my kids more this year. So I'm going to try to be figuring that out as the days get warmer. It's a lot harder for me when the days are cold because I hate the cold so much. Anyway, so this time we're taking a trip, going to see a friend who just moved away, which was super sad, but she's not too far away, so we're gonna take a day trip and go see her and get outside for a little bit, or at least outside of the house. So here we go. All right, we've made it. Elisabeth has unbuckled everybody for me. Oops, and Jakey just sat on the lunchbox. Hold on. Come on, let's go out, Up. There we go, come on. We made it out safely. When we made it to the bathroom, we actually went all the way to the back of the store because I misunderstood instructions and had to turn around, but we made it. Huh? Ooh, very nice. Okay, let's go. All right, so we are stocking up on essentials. We ate lunch, and now we're gonna go to a park. Hey, Jake. You being my helper, Elisabeth? Come here. Elisabeth, come here. Give me a high five. Be my helper. Thank you. What? Oh, nope. We're not gonna get that today. All right, we made it. It's pretty chaotic checking out with little kids, but we made it. So time for the park. Yay! We found the park. And Jacob is excited. Look at him hop, hop, hop. Woohoo! We gonna play in the sunshine? Good girl. You made it. We got Elisabeth all put in a brother's jacket because her jacket didn't zip up. And with a beanie. That should be better. Look at this. Can you see? Yep, she pull it up. There she is. It's a little big. That's better. Are we gonna go play on that equipment? Let's go. Ooh, you wanna get in? Nice and slow. This is a pretty awesome park. Got a playground over there, ball fields, swings, music station. Yeah, another play area. Making music. Jump, jump. It's bouncy, isn't it? He loves watching people come down the slides. So everybody here is like freezing, except for Jacob, I think. He's just going to town. Here he comes. Whee!
we go. Get in. Get in. Sit down. Jacob finally succumbed to the cold. Look at those little cheeks. And his hands are freezing. Yeah, they're cold. So, funny story. We're here at the park. And it's cold. Like, not too bad. But if the breeze picks up, it's biting. One of my friends was like, oh, it's so cold. So she went to sit in her car. And then the other friend was like, come on out. And she accidentally locked her keys in her car. And so my friend's husband is going to get, what are they called? Things to unlock the vans from the outside so we can get in and get the keys. But it's so cold, we're thinking we might use 2 of our vans to shuttle over the kids and some of the adults to our friend's new house because it's just cold. Huh, Jake? Well, look at that, fancy. Cross your leg. You say hi. Who's that? Elizabeth, so cute. Michael is still going though. So I gotta go check in and see what the plan is. You wanna say hi? Do you see yourself? Hi. So good response to seeing himself. It's a good sign. Funny thing, it's so cold outside, but we decided to put the kids in the van. All watching a show with Jakey in the back. The men are here to unlock it, but we are taking the kids back to the house because it's cold. We made it back. The kids traveled really well. It was really great to see our friends and to see their new place and how they're settling into life where they are now. Yes, it was good to see all of you. And anyway, I hope you'll have a good start to your new year, and we'll see you later.